All right, so it is 1:52 p.m. on February 24th, 2026. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. How's everybody's Tuesday going? It feels like a Monday or a Wednesday. I'm telling you. All right, all praise is due to the Most High God that we are here today, that we're here with one another to experience this moment or moments or not, but at least you're here, right? I've shuffled the hell out of these cards. So, Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all your hustling demons go deaf. I heard just apologize already. All right. That could be for you. That could be for somebody else. Apologizing for things is a way of taking accountability and not shifting blame to someone who doesn't deserve it. Okay, I heard who's not culpable. Who's not culpable? Who's using that? Who's using that term on somebody? I am not culpable for this. Well, that I don't know. All right, so let's see. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day today. Okay, what's the message here? We got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. We got the Devil in the reverse. All right, so as we're talking about not being culpable for something, we've got somebody here needs to be accountable for their own unhappiness. Okay, that's what I heard. Of course, when it first came out, I'm like, "Ooh, a family member for somebody's about to get caught up." That's not it. This is about you. Okay, this is about you or y'all or whatever. This is the message. Okay, this could be for everybody to just take away from something here today because I feel like that's what I'm picking up. I'm getting God bumps here, so yeah, this message could go for me. Okay, this is about being accountable with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, making yourself culpable. I love when this happens. Okay, being culpable for your own unhappiness here. We got the Devil in the reverse. The devil can talk about a lot of different things. The devil can talk about materialistic things, being materialistic, being connected, so heavily attached to things. The devil can also talk about toxic relationships, toxic mind, toxic thought patterns. Okay, it's like my brain is moving faster than my mouth, so I'm processing things. Okay. The devil can talk about breaking away from someone very toxic, okay? Because all in all, the devil talks about contracts, binding, toxic, demonic, low vibrational contracts. It's time to do that, okay? Let's get more for this message. Hit that like button, all right? All right, so what I just heard is that this message is definitely for everybody to take something away from it. But this is for somebody specifically, okay? If I can serve it, then I can eat it. That's how I like to look at things. All right? If I can serve it, I can eat it. We got the Hermit in the reverse. So we got Capricorn and Virgo energy out here. We got the Four of Cups in the reverse. All these cards are not in the reverse either, okay? I did it. And we got the Untold Story card in the reverse. So what I'm seeing here is this is for somebody out here, again, for y'all. But I hear this, somebody very specifically is looking for something here. Maybe somebody that's confused about something here with the King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that's not being so kind to themselves and possibly others, okay? Yeah. I feel like whoever you are, though, with the King of Swords in the reverse to the Two of Cups here. All right. This talks about being involved with someone or some people, because we do have the Three of Cups right behind that. Some people that you are constantly, everything that you get, that you're giving to others who are undeserving, who are narcissists, psychopaths, people who are manipulative with the King of Swords in the reverse. That is a very mentally abusive energy. I'm not picking up any type of physical abuse. I'm picking up on maybe more like a financial abuse here, a spiritual abuse. Okay. These people are robbing you blind. These are like energy vampires around you with this Two of Cups here, with these contracts, these friendships, these relationships with fake people, with the Three of Cups in the reverse, fake friends, fake family members, fake partners, people that you celebrate with but don't really care too much for you, or you don't care too much for them. Sometimes we stick it out with people whom we don't really care for all that much because of the longevity of a relationship, or maybe due to some type of obligation that we feel, and it drains us. Okay, because the Six of Pentacles here, this Empress energy. So you could be this Empress energy, this very loving, nurturing, caring, giving person, but there's something very significant about you being, I heard, a conductor for positive energy. Okay, because as an Empress energy, you are somebody who attracts. Okay, so you could be a very attractive person. Excuse me. You could be a very attractive person, or somebody that the universe finds very attractive, or opportunities or money. Not just about people, but your energy is very attracting. So you are somebody who's possibly a master manifester. You are somebody that calls things in without little to no effort. But I'm seeing here that you are giving, very much giving. The High Priestess, Pisces energy, okay, talks about your spirit. Okay, so you're somebody that is very giving with yourself, very giving of self. I just heard the intro to The Black Effect by the Carters. Some of y'all like, fuck them, they worship the devil, they some witches and warlock, whatever. Okay, I'm not having that conversation. That's up to y'all. I'm just telling you what I just heard. Jay-Z's, I believe, grandmother's at the beginning of the song, and she talks about the giveness of, giving yourself to somebody here. I can't really remember it all. It's one of my favorite songs. I should know that, but yeah, I'm seeing somebody who's very, very generous with others as far as your spiritual energy is concerned. Okay, you're around people who are energy vampires. The King of Swords in the reverse would be somebody that is an energy vampire. Okay. You could find yourself very, very spiritually bankrupt at this time, or just spent, tired. Your finances could really be affected at this time. But I'm really picking up. But if your energies, if you're spiritually bankrupt, then your pockets are probably gonna look a little funny too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna mess up whatever you're calling in. So whoever you are, though, I'm seeing that whether you're male or female, because Empresses, this is the energy of whoever you are, is a very giving person. Okay. Six of Pentacles here. You're constantly giving people your time, your energy, making investments into people here who are just draining you, because spiritually you could be feeling bankrupt. Okay, maybe you're a little depressed too. The Moon here. What's the Hermit? We got the Knight of Wands. To the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. It's time. Because I'm telling you, something is blocking your manifestations here with the Magician in the reverse. You're blocking your happiness. You're trying to manifest happiness here. Okay, but you need to let go of these backstabbers. Okay, backstabbers here that are just draining you again of your energy. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is something that this is past energy, okay? Something that you need to release. You feel me? Because something is blocking your manifestations. Your manifestations are not coming in the way that you intended for them to do, okay? Maybe you're not moving with, maybe you need to be more intentional about your relationships with people, or how you are giving people your energy or sharing yourself with others. You need to be more intentional about it, okay? Because there's something here that you are trying to call in for you, or that you've manifested, that's about your happiness here. And you are blocking that by being around these people, okay? Having these toxic connections with people, whether it's a marriage, friendship, family, relationship, whether it's a job. But I'm picking up more people that you have around you, people that are supposed to be your friends, okay? They're not really your friends. These are not people that are your friends, okay? Friends are not people that just take from you. There are people that are more than willing to pour back into you, okay? So with this Hermit energy in the reverse, now, where all of this goes back to the overall energy for the message, is that you need to be more accountable for your own unhappiness and start releasing toxic mindsets, toxic relationships, okay? Toxic patterns. Things that are toxic, anything that makes you feel so oppressed or binding kind of energy. You feel me? So the Hermit in the reverse says that it's either time to come out of this hermit mode that you're in, time to come out of your shell, or it's time to stop acting like you don't see things. It's time to stop acting like you are not aware, because the Hermit is a very wise individual, okay? It's time to stop acting like you don't see certain things, okay? It's time for you to move with intention again with this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a very passionate action taker. It's time to start doing that now. The Wheel of Fortune is time, okay? Once you do this, though, I do believe that the wheel will start turning in your favor again, okay? It's time. Stop acting like you don't know what's going on here, okay? Ignoring things or hiding, cloaking your feelings as well. One more for the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yeah, see, that'll take you off away from all this drama, conflict, emotional turmoil that you could be experiencing, okay? This is what's gonna lead you to this life without all this drama, all this conflict that you could be experiencing at this time, okay? It's time to make that transition. Maybe you're afraid of being alone with the Hermit here in the reverse. Maybe you need this alone time. I would definitely say so. You know, I can tell you that through my own experiences here, somebody just had a pomegranate or drank some pomegranate juice. Okay. My experience has been, you know, I used to be around a lot of people. You know, I just recently had a conversation with somebody and they're like, you ain't doing nothing. You don't go nowhere. Just somebody I hadn't spoken to in a while. And they're like, because you're not going nowhere. Like, you don't hang around nobody. They didn't even believe me. They thought I was lying because I used to be around people constantly, all the time. And while I thought that I was, you know, making progress in life or was focusing on my goals, dreams, and aspirations, I realized now, and then I realized this a while ago, though, that it was because of the people that I was around, people that were just constantly draining my energy. And that was in a wide array of things, you know, money, finances, love, emotion, sex, you know, all these different things that was draining me. And, you know, you do want to get mad. Sometimes you do get mad at people because whoever these people are, they know exactly what they're doing. But you're letting them. This is about you being culpable, okay? About you being accountable for your own unhappiness here, okay? Now, what's the Four of Cups? Again, time to stop acting like you don't see something, okay? that you're ignoring something here. It's time to stop ignoring something or someone in particular. I'm picking up that there's something or someone very particular here. What is the Four of Cups in the reverse? The Fool. Stop acting stupid. Stop acting dumb as hell. Okay? Stop being so naive. That'll fuck you up too. Oh, everybody has good in them. Maybe they do, but it's not your job to discover it or help them find it either. Okay? It's just not. You'll waste a lot of time, because for somebody to realize that there's good in them, or for somebody to want to go searching for the best in them or good in them, they themselves have to believe that there's some good in them. That the best parts of them are there. Some people don't believe that shit about themselves. They may pretend like they do. The idea of it sounds good, especially when somebody that is willing to give them that love and that attention talks to them about that. Sometimes certain people love that. They're like, okay, yeah, I'm getting some attention, but they're not taking it in the way that you're giving it, not with the intention that you're giving it. Okay. You can't make bad people realize that they're good if they don't believe that themselves, that there's good in them. And trust and believe. A lot of us know people like that. I've even had conversations with people who say, I'm not a good person. I'm a bad person. I'm a narcissist. The next time somebody tells me I'm a narcissist, well, that'll be the last motherfucking conversation or word that I ever have to hear from them again. You know what I'm saying? Somebody says, no, I'm a bad person. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Because a person who thinks that they're a bad person or they're not worth it will drag you down with them. They sometimes people will maybe try to do the work, but if it's kind of like asking somebody for money, and they know they don't have any money, but they're like, there's something in this pocket. Well, they know there ain't shit in that pocket. So you know what I'm saying? They're not really going to look. They know that it's not there. That might have been a bad analogy or example, but that's the best I got right now. But you know what I'm saying though. The Fool in the reverse to the Four of Cups in the reverse, please. You can be seeing it. It's a man. It's a man. Or you need to boss up. Okay? You need to boss up. Start taking charge, okay? Start taking charge of your position. The Emperor and the Empress is coming out for you here. Okay? The Emperor is somebody that's not finna go for that. That's gonna stand up for themselves, okay? That's gonna let a motherfucker know. Put their foot down, okay? That you are in charge, okay? But it's time for you to start bossing up here. It is. You need to stop being so afraid to be more aggressive or masculine here. Give me one more for the Emperor, please. Yeah, Two of Wands. Hello. It's gonna take you. I'm telling you. Well, expand your horizons. Okay, wake the fuck up. That's what this means. Wake up, because once you start taking charge, you'll be headed towards that prosperity. You'll get to that bag once you start being more assertive about who people are around you and how you're allowing them to run over you. What's the untold story card here? 2:11 on the clock. You could be an Aquarius. We got the Five of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more, please. We got the Three of Wands in the reverse. We got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Ace of Swords. That is the truth that you're probably not willing to admit to yourself. It's time to walk away from these people. Time to leave something behind here. We got the Five of Swords, the Five of Swords to the Three of Wands. That's sabotage. That is sabotage. Now, this could be you self-sabotaging, because again, this is all about you. We can talk about what these people are doing, but it's like they can't. This is one of those situations where You know, people are only doing what you are allowing for people to do, you know. And the untold story card can go in a lot of different directions, but I really kind of feel like this is the story you're not telling yourself. This Ace of Swords came out in the reverse. I'm telling you, it's because you're lying to yourself, or you're not willing to, you know, you're kind of not willing to accept the clarity here. There's a lie that you keep telling yourself about the people that you're around. There is. This is either sabotage. These people, like I said, they know what they're doing. But this is all about sabotaging. Three of Wands in the reverse, like Five of Swords in the reverse, to the Three of Wands in the reverse, to the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's kind of like self-sabotage, or you have people around you sabotaging anything that comes in for you. It's like anything that comes in for you with the Knight of Pentacles, like fair weather friends. People are only around they're because of what you can bring in here. This Knight of Pentacles also talks about disloyalty. Yeah, you have some very disloyal people around you that are only around you to take from you here. Again, with this Ace of Pentacles, you're blocking a huge blessing. You're self-sabotaging, or you're allowing people to sabotage your opportunity here, or your blessing here. It's time to wake up. Time for you to get that clarity. The only way you're going to get that clarity is by walking away from these people and going within. Okay, turning off these feelings as well. Stop letting people run over you and be unfair to you. There could also be somebody here. Yeah, stop letting people be unfair to you, stab you in the back. Okay, somebody could be a Libra. We got Libra, Capricorn, Virgo out here, Aquarius, Pisces. Again, stop letting people walk over you. Okay, there could absolutely be somebody specifically here. Again, could be a man. Could be a man that you are involved with, sexually involved with. I feel like it's not just one person. I feel like it's a few people, or people that you have in your life. Okay, I feel like here, walk away from these people that don't care about you, that are unfair to you, that keep stabbing you in the back, that keep fucking up you moving forward, that don't protect you either. Yeah, time to walk away from this. Time to leave these people in the past. Okay, whoever you are, you're about to come into some type of blessing here. There's something that is waiting. Again, I feel like for a lot of people in the collective, a lot of things have been put on pause because of the people that we have around us, okay? February 14th is a very significant date, okay? Valentine's Day could be significant. We're going to get a pocket archetype card out here. And then, yeah. So what else would you like the collective to know for this message, please? I keep hearing the song, do you like what you feel? Probably not. And you're not supposed to. It's whatever you're going through right now as far as this concerned, all of this uncomfortability that you feel when you're around people, paranoia even, just drained, kind of listless. You know how you see a plant that's listless, slumped over, and then you pour water in it, and in about 5 to 10 minutes it's standing back up. Like, I kind of feel like maybe that's how you feel right now. That's because nobody's pouring into you. You need to get around some better people. And sometimes those better people is just you alone. It's just you. Okay, that better person, that better people, is sometimes it's just your ass. Okay? That's what I just heard. We got the prayer. Okay. Hey Siri, what is Roman numeral LXV?
65 is the Roman numeral for 65.
Thank you.
This is from... You're welcome.
So the number 65 could be significant. Okay, you could be born in the year 1965 or 56. The number 11 could also be very significant. The number 11 represents justice energy, Libra energy, balance. Okay, balance. Look at, let's see. So we are on, let me just take a look here. I wonder if the page, do the page numbers match up? No, they don't. Okay, 1 second while I find this. All right, so we got the prayer. Okay. The prayer, the worship, the reverence, the homage. Okay, so offering to be of service, asking for guidance. Okay, people could come to you for that, or that's what you need to do. But it says if you are in some type of dark energy, you could be expecting, unreasonable results. Self-aggrandizement. Self-aggrandizement. Let's look that up real quick. Okay, so Siri said that it's the action or process of promoting oneself as being powerful or important. Critics accused him of self-aggrandizement. Thank you, Siri. I feel like what this means here, because whoever you are important. You are. People could be making you feel like that, or maybe that makes you feel like that. Maybe you feel like you're being self-aggrandizing. Like for you to cut people off and just focus on yourself, you could be feeling like, well, I'm not that important. But yes, you are. You're that important to yourself. Above anything else, you're that important to yourself. You're also important to the mission that you're here to do. Coming out as the Emperor, Empress energy, you are somebody here that is very divine. You are somebody here on a mission. You have a position, especially with the Emperor and Empress card here. You are held in somebody that should be held in high regard. You are somebody that should lead. You are somebody that should be important. You are important. Everybody's important. Yeah. Well, not talking about everybody. We're talking about you. Okay. It says, what is the prayer? When are we in a state of prayer and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? Archetypally, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent self-centered thinking that spins us toward illusion. Prayer leads us beyond ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service, whatever your prayer is for you. This card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. So maybe you need to pray, okay? Maybe you need to go to the Most High for direction on how to move forward. Be more connected to yourself, your higher self. Okay, that's what we heard. It is time. I'm glad that came out as a confirmation. Okay, well, that would be the end of this message. 33 was on the clock when I looked down. So that's the end of this message. I hope this message really does help somebody today. Okay, it's a very important message, I feel. Please make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Comment in the chat. Comment down below. I am your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.